Silver looks simple, affordable, familiar, easy to use. And that's exactly why people get it wrong. Silver is one of the most misunderstood assets on the planet. It's part money, part industrial metal, part speculation, and it does not behave like gold. Look, I've watched people nail gold and then quietly lose money by making a few avoidable mistakes in buying silver and selling it. So let me walk you through the 5 big ones, because silver rewards discipline and it truly punishes confusion. All right, let's begin with mistake number 1. The first mistake is thinking silver is just gold for people who have less money. The reality, it isn't. Silver is far more volatile. It moves faster, up and down, and the reason it moves are completely different. Gold is primarily for monetary reserves, and silver is for monetary reserves, but in addition, it's industrial. That means things like supply chains, manufacturing demand, and economic cycles matter a lot more. If you buy silver expecting gold-like stability, you'll panic at exactly the wrong moment. All right, now let's move to mistake number 2. This one gets people in real trouble. The gold to silver ratio is a useful context tool, but it is not a pure timing signal. People fixate on it like it's a law of physics, then wait and wait and wait for the perfect ratio. Markets don't own us symmetry. The ratio can stay extreme for longer than you or other people expect. Use it as a bias, not as a trigger. Position gradually. Use things like our auto invest at Summit Metals. Adjust your exposure. Keep your portfolio in proper allocated balance and don't freeze. All right, let's go to mistake number 3. Silver looks cheap until you do the math. Premiums matter more in silver than in gold, and taxes matter more too. Storage and shipping also matter more. Remember, it's half as dense as gold. It weighs twice as much, so shipping it, storing it, its physical size, all those things cost more money. If spot moves $2 and your all-in cost barely changes, that's this friction working against you. Silver requires scale and patience. If you're buying small quantities with high premiums and no tax awareness, silver can become a treadmill. Lots of effort with little progress. This is where smart product selection really matters. And this is where I'm going to emphasize again, buy quality. It always makes a difference. All right, let's move to mistake number 4. People expect silver to follow gold immediately. And guess what? It usually does not. Silver almost always lags gold until it doesn't. When silver finally moves, it tends to move violently and emotionally. And we have seen that over this past year. And even this first week or so of this year, we're starting to see it again. If you don't understand that rhythm, you either sell too early or you freeze when it spikes. Silver is a momentum metal. It rewards patience and it rewards preparation. Now to mistake number 5. This is where most silver strategies break down. Silver rallies feel amazing and then they reverse fast. If you don't know in advance what you'll sell, how much, and at what levels, emotion in you can take over. Some silver should be held long term. Some should be traded. But if everything is never sell or everything is sell the spike, you're simply guessing. Volatility without a plan is not opportunity. Ultimately, what I've observed in my 30 years on Wall Street, it's stress. Now, silver can be incredibly powerful in your portfolio, but only if you respect what it is. It is not gold. It's not a lottery ticket, and it's not a get-quick-rich asset. Avoid these 5 mistakes, and silver becomes a strategic tool instead of a source of frustration. If you haven't watched the gold version of this video, I highly recommend you see that as well because they very much work together. Please subscribe and like, share your comments. We love your feedback. We get so many good ideas from you and recommendations on future videos. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Eric with Summit Metals, wishing you a happy week and happy stacking.